spot by chasing dresses everywhere I see them. No doubt justify clumsy being. How many instances of self-aggrandizement before I turn into a living advertisement, public service announcement, a cautionary ad telling us that being egotistical's bad. Go ahead, study you the gurus, study you the wise men who tell you what to do. I can study all the wise men, study all the gurus, study all the folks who spiritually guide you. I can study all the wise men, study all the gurus, study all the folks who spiritually guide you to tell you what to do or how to be better. Yay! I'm really happy with that song.
Yeah, it sounded like you had fun when you were making it.
Yeah. I did. I did a bunch of freestyle raps and they just sort of come together like that. A lot of stuff going on in that song. A lot of NE. I slept so well last night. I slept a lot yesterday actually because I took this drug. This stuff. I gotta mail it out to the person to whom it was actually supposed to go to, but
Thai Red? What's that?
it's a stuff called Kratom, or Kratom. And
Oh, it's a plant.
yeah. Basically, it's like fucking knockout juice. I mean, what you do is you take a spoonful of it. I mixed it in with my coffee yesterday, and I drank it. I had one spoonful, and I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. And the weird thing is, it's not like a downer. It's more like you just are really, really fucking sleepy. And you sleep. I don't know. The purpose of it supposedly is to kick other drugs. Of course, I'm not addicted to any drugs with withdrawal symptoms, so I don't need that. I don't need that shit, but I just tried it because I never tried it before.
Yeah, I also have a plant I used to sleep.
What's that?
Valerina. See if I can find the name.
Valadino?
Valerian root.
Is that from the
Like
deadly? Is that from the family of deadly nightshade plants?
I don't know. Deadly nightshade plants. Why would it be?
Because, all right, let me. I want to Google deadly nightshade.
Well, deadly. It's in the name, I guess.
Belladonna.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't want you taking deadly nightshade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that in the early Middle Ages, women rubbed belladonna juice into their eyes to make them large and beautiful?
No, I didn't, but I know they have done all kinds of things that were poisonous to them.
These was eventually discontinued because of frequent complications, infections, and poisonings. Interesting. Well, I don't have any Deadly Nightshade. I'm not planning on getting any Deadly Nightshade, but I want those big, beautiful eyes. So, I don't know what I'm going to do.
It also says here that it was used as a hallucinogen in the Middle Ages. So that's how they got high or something.
When they ran out of liquor. Back in the Middle Ages, people drank so much liquor or beer or whatever that it's like a default drink, like water. I don't understand how the species survived such drunkenness.
I don't know how far back this is, but at some point, everyone who had a farm had to make beer or some sort of alcoholic thing.
Right.
It was a rule. If you had a farm, you had to produce alcohol.
Really? That's
Yeah.
That's an interesting rule. Like in the Czech Republic, for example, still, it's cheaper to buy beer than it is to buy bottled water.
Yeah, or even cheaper vodka.
Well,
I saw it when I was in Bulgaria. And they had one, it was called Vodka Doctor.
what?
Because they had added vitamin C. It's true. I took a picture. I don't know where it is.
Little Timmy, you're gonna catch a cold if you don't get enough vitamin C. So that's why you have to drink this shot of vodka.
Yeah. I have to go look at something in the kitchen. Be back.
Okay, goodbye.
My name is Hysteric and I'd like to be paid attention to carefully, but I can't control your mental processes, so why would I incur any of your blessings?
I don't know whether you like this, whether you think that it's totally shit, or whether you want to bury it in the ground. How many jumps would you jump? How many jumps would I duck? How many woodchucks would I fuck if I could fuck a woodchuck? Let's have lunch. Woodchucks are as woodchucks do. Woodchucking at you. If I hadn't had a woodchuck pet, I probably wouldn't care about woodchucks, I bet. How many jumps would you jump? How many jumps would I duck? How much bad luck too, Chuck? I could see a woodchuck over there. How many would I fuck if it were fair? Go ahead, study you the gurus, study you the wise men who tell you what to do. I can study all the wise men, study all the gurus, study all the folks who spiritually guide you. Listen to him, or you could listen to me. It won't do any good again if you don't see that you're listening to spiritual gurus. How many woodchucks would I fuck if I could fuck a woodchuck? I'd fuck a bunch, Chuck. How much bad luck would I duck? Do you jump, chumps? You're tough. How many jumps would I duck? Enough. A bit of occasional success. It doesn't It doesn't justify the rest. It doesn't justify my chasing dresses everywhere I see them. Nor does it justify clumsy being. How many instances of self-aggrandizement before I turn into a living advertisement, public service announcement, a cautionary ad telling us that being
Testicles bad.
Go ahead, study you the gurus, study you the wise men who tell you what to do. I can study all the wise men, study all the gurus, study all the folks who spiritually guide you. I can study all the wise men, study all the gurus, study all the folks who spiritually guide you to tell you what to do or how to be better. So you're making some coffee.
Do you always buy coffee? You don't just make it?
Oh, I gotta make it. I got a coffee pot. I got a can of French Market coffee. Here in the United States, there's this place called New Orleans. You ever heard of New Orleans?
Yeah.
In Louisiana? Well, anyway, they have this place in New Orleans called the French Market, where they put chicory in their coffee. I don't even know what chicory is, okay, but
Is that good?
I don't know what it is. But this kind of coffee, this brand of coffee, for some reason, you only need to use a little bit of this coffee, and the coffee's really dark, and it's because it has chicory in it. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this is the most cost-effective coffee ever. Even though it's more expensive, it requires you to use like half as much coffee as normal. And it's all thanks to chicory. Yep, all thanks to chicory. I think it's time for me to take some speed.
How you start the day?
Yeah, I've started the day with some speed. I am super rested, Susanna. I am Captain Restful is what I am. I'm what's known as a restful Ryan. That's how rested I am. When you're rested like this, that's the best time to take speed. Are you well rested, Susanna?
Yeah, pretty.
And
well
you need to
rested.
start taking some speed right now.
No.
Are you sure you don't like speed?
Of course not. I haven't tried it.
You haven't tried it, so you don't know you're sure you don't like it.
I would never get ADHD diagnosis.
Well, I know, Susanna, I'm not saying you're ADHD, I'm saying you should take speed. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay?
But
Taking speed's fun regardless of whether you're ADHD.
Maybe, but what's the point if I can't even get it?
Well, do I need to go yell to Norwegian doctors for you? Is that what you're saying? I'll go in there and yell to Norwegians. It's fine.
That's gonna work.
Don't be so sure. I'm pretty good at yelling at people. I'm sure I could yell a Norwegian doctor or two into submission. After all, you guys don't even have guns in Norway.
Yeah, but the doctor I have now, I kind of want to keep him, so.
Oh, you want to keep him?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure my yelling at the doctor is not a reason for him to abandon you as a patient. That would just be more reason for me to yell at him. I would just be adding fuel to the fire is all that would be. Pretty soon I'd have all of Norway's